Namaste, and welcome to today's class, a grounding yoga sequence flow. So today, the whole intention of the class is to really reconnect and ground to Mother Earth. So with all those standing poses especially, and where we have a lot of our body connected to the ground, we actually want to reinforce this image, this visualization in our mind to root down and connect with what is beneath us, which is giving us support and what is nurturing us. So I'm very excited to share today's class with you. I invite you to just close your eyes and find a comfortable seat wherever you are. And just deeply inhale and exhale, bringing the breath towards the belly. And just listen to yourself, go internally and just observe what's happening in your mind, in your body, in your physical and energy body. Just observe and accept whatever you find. Relaxing down, releasing any tension. Just enjoy being here now. And then from here, I want you to imagine that you grow roots from your hips, from your pelvic floor, down into the earth. So imagine that very thick, healthy roots are deeply connecting yourself with Mother Earth. And the deeper those roots go, the more connected and nurtured and supported you feel. Completely connected and supported, creating stability and support. And I want you to keep this image in your mind throughout the class. So whenever we are doing a very grounding pose, like in the end we will do the standing pose, the simple standing pose, the mountain pose, we have your soles touching the soil, and in those moments I will remind you of reconnecting. So just when I say reconnection, I want you to imagine those roots. Just breathe, be here, and then inhale deeply, lift your arms. And with exhale, you will bring your arms in very slowly, slow motion, slow breath. Do it again. Inhale, raise your arms, maybe even look to the sky. You can keep your eyes closed. And exhale, down with your arms. Now imagine with the inhale, lifting your arms, you fill yourself up with positive energy. And with the exhale, you put this positive energy around you, like an aura that is filled with this positive image, with this positive energy. In your own breath flow, inhale, positive energy, and exhale, surround yourself with this positive energy. One time more, inhale deeply. Exhale in your own time. And then just let go and feel into you. Just be still. Observe. Maybe smile. And then slowly let's integrate some movements to the body by just moving the neck from side to side very slowly. Very slowly, just from left to right. And if you like, you can take your hand as a support, just pressing down the shoulder of the other side. To stretch a bit more, but within the comfort zone. And then release, come back to center. Now put your palms together in front of your heart. Thumbs are looking up. And then put your thumbs just below your chin. And then push your head up so you get a nice stretch here in the throat. And release. Interlace your fingers, put them behind you, and then press your head towards the chest, feeling nice stretch on the neck. Maybe in your lower back. Just observe where the stretch is going, how deep those muscle strings are actually reaching. Can you feel how low it goes in the back? Depending on how much tension you have in your lower back, you will feel this more or less. And then release. Place your hands back to your knees and then circle your shoulders very wide towards the back. So you really want to raise your shoulders towards the ears and then press them down as much as you can. Inhale, raise your shoulders. Exhale, push them down. Really big circles, as big as you can. Really warm up those shoulders we will need for our shoulder stability, for all those poses where we will be supporting ourselves with those arms. And then change the circles towards the front. Very big, keep them as big as possible. Raise them as high to the ears and then press them away from the ears as much as possible. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Great. Just one more. Very good. And release. Maybe just close your eyes and move from side to side. Maybe cracking your back a tiny bit. And just tapping into your body. See where you are right now. Come back to center. Let's now open the chest just by interlacing the fingers behind our back, and then open your chest and look up to the sky. And then exhale, round your spine, interlace the fingers but in front of you this time. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, round your back. Cat and cows in the seating position. Exhale, round up in your own rhythm. Just two more. And any cracks you feel, they're okay. And just the last one. Amazing. Come back to seated place. Close your eyes and just feel. Maybe smile. Put a smile on your face even if you don't feel it. And just breathe into your belly. Very deep, conscious breaths. Amazing. And then let's start with the first asana of the day, still warming up a bit in the child pose. So you probably know if you've done yoga before, like child pose isn't something new. So just knee down and then bring your abdomen close to your thighs. If this is too much, you can always use a cushion below your lower legs and your upper legs. And then just place your forehead on the ground and just be here. And this is also the first pose where we really want to connect with Mother Earth, with the soil, just through the contact points of your body with the ground. Just really root down and connect and feel the support of Mother Earth here. How she is below us, nurturing us, giving us what we need, providing for us. Just feel this love and this gratefulness. Being at peace, feeling very safe, feeling very connected. And from the child, slowly move to tabletop, placing your hands shoulder wide apart and your knees hip wide apart. And then here just integrate small intuitive movements flowing with your breath. You can do a simple cat and cow just by arching your back and rolling it up. Always keeping in mind shoulder stability and core strength. So keep your core active and your shoulders pushing them outward. Or just move like your tail from side to side, or just roll around completely. So whatever you feel like doing, you can even bend your arms, just do it and tap into your body intuitively. Beautiful. And then let's just wake up our hips too, just by extending first the right leg, bending it, and then roll your right leg inward. So counterclockwise. Very big rolls, as big as you can. And then change direction. Keep your shoulder stability and your core active. Just one more circle. Beautiful. And then place it back. Let's do the other side. Extending the left leg, bending it. And then first make those circles turn inward. So this time it's clockwise. Beautiful. And then change direction, counterclockwise. Keep your core active, shoulder stability on. And then let it go, come back to tabletop. And from here, if you need to, you can just swing your hips from side to side to release any tensions you might have built up, to let go of any activity here with your hips. And then bring your chest to the floor by extending your arms and walking them away from you. So you see yourself how deep you want to go today, but the idea is to bring the heart to the floor, and then you can maybe bring the chin resting on the mat. You can just stay here too. So depending on the openness of your shoulder and your condition of today, because every day we are differently flexible, you go as low as you find comfortable. Just melt your heart into the floor and try to really enjoy this pose, and try to bring this image back into your mind, the rooting towards the floor. So feel the connection you are making with the soil right now. Feel connected and supported. Beautiful. And then bring your body back to tabletop. And from here, tap your toes and move into downward facing dog. Maybe adjust your body so that you can be comfortably in the downward facing dog. The feet should be hip wide apart, and really push into the shoulders. If you need, you can also bend your knees, and you don't need to bring the feet completely to the floor. That the only thing that matters is that you push back your hips and you push back your shoulders. Beautiful. Let's go into the first sequence. Inhale, lift your right leg as high as possible. Inhaling. Exhale, Bring the foot in between your palms. Move your left foot into a 45-degree angle. And then lift up with an inhale to Warrior A. So your right knee is bent. And your hip is looking towards the short side of the mat. And here we are going to flow. With the exhale, reach to the front for an extended Warrior A. Inhale, come back to Warrior A. Let's flow warriors times like this. Exhale, extend. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, extend. And in your own rhythm, your own flow of breath, just move up and down. Enjoying this movement. Enjoying the strength. Observing the rooting with the soil through the soles. Beautiful. Just one last round. Come down to extended warrior. And let's move into the wave. So this is like a warrior move. So both palms now face to the front. And our left leg is bent. Left leg is looking towards the long side of the mat. And then you're just extending the right leg here. And then come back to Warrior A. Exhale, wave. Inhale, Warrior. Exhale, wave. Last time, inhale, Warrior. And exhale, wave. Beautiful. Bring now both feet looking towards the long side of the mat. Interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, straighten your spine, look to the sky. And then exhale, forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Maybe move your hip from side to side to unblock the hips, as it's your first hamstring and hip opener. If you don't count a downward facing dog. And then just be still in this pose. Breathe. Observe what's happening in the body. Observe the connection with the floor. Breathe towards the belly. Feel the opening of your shoulders. Really letting go. Exhale with a sigh to let go of anything that doesn't serve you. And then inhale, come up directly to Goddess. So for Goddess, we are bringing the feet a bit out. So they're looking towards the edges of the mat, bending both legs, and then trying to actually bring the body a bit back. So the weight is coming towards the hip rather than falling forward. Palms are pressed together in front of our chest. Just stand here for a bit. Find the stability in your thighs. And then put your hands on your thighs. We're going to twist the Goddess. So look towards the right first with your exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, look to the left. Inhale, Goddess. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, Goddess, to the left with a twist. Inhale, come back. And then move to high lunge. With an inhale. Now bring all the weight onto the right thigh. Really ground down on the right foot. We're going to transition, or try at least. It's not an easy one. We are trying to directly go into Warrior C. So for this, maybe first look what I'm doing. So I'm moving my torso to the front. All the weight is now on the right side. And then lifting up into Warrior C. So all the focus now of my gaze is on a fixed point on the floor. Hip is square, looking down. I'm not opening up, just would make it more difficult. I'm already shaking. And then the arms are just alongside the body. And breathe. Really fix down. Fix your gaze on the floor. Just a few breaths more. Almost done. And then exhale, bring your left foot back to the ground. Maybe shake it out. And then find yourself in elephant pose. So for this, feet are about a hip width apart. Palms are pressed against each other in front of the heart first. And then we sit down, bringing the thumbs to the third eye, closing the eyes. And really grounding now, really finding the strength in the thighs. Finding the connection with the floor, bringing the image of the roots growing deeply into the soil back to us. Feel the connection. Feel the connection with Mother Earth, Gaia. Be here now. Find your strength. Find your connection. Find your nurturing power. Beautiful. And now you can let go, extending your legs. Come to standing pose. Samasthiti. So thumbs pressed together, ankles are a bit apart. Tuck your tailbone in. Shoulders are rolled up first and then back down. So really press them down and back so that your shoulder can be stable and your chest is open. Palms face to the front. Close your eyes. Rest. Reconnect. Beautiful. Growing deep roots into the floor. And then inhale, lift your arms, look to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees if needed. Inhale, half lift. And then hold your breath, step or jump back to plank pose. And then exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Flex down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rest here for a moment. Adjust, push your shoulders back, hips back. Breathe deeply into the belly. Let's move the sequence to the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, in between your hands. Move the right foot in a 45-degree angle. Keep your ankles in one line. Inhale, lift up for Warrior A. Find your strength. Square your hips. Hip is now looking to the short side. Exhale, extend your warrior. Inhale, up. Exhale, extend. Inhale, up in your own rhythm. Flow with your breath. Enjoy the movement. Exhale, extend for the last time. And directly move into wave. Both palms are facing towards the front. Inhale, Warrior A. Exhale, wave. Inhale, Warrior A. Exhale, wave. One last time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, wave. Extend both legs. Face towards the long side of the mat with your feet. Interlace your hands behind you. Inhale, look up. And exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana. You can either stay here or place your hands to the floor and just push yourself a bit lower as you like. Breathe and enjoy this relaxing, stretching pose. Connect through your hands, through your palms and your feet with the soil. Reconnect and ground. Maybe bring the image to your mind that you are taking energy from the soil. So this nurturing, healing power coming from the ground through your soles and through your palms, pumping you up with nurturing energy, with all the energy and all the love you might need. We always need a lot. So just pump yourself. Last breaths. Exhale here with a sigh. Inhale, come back up and directly into Goddess. Feet now look to the edges of the mat. Bring your palms together in front of your heart and then sit down for Goddess. Remember to bring the weight back. So don't fold to the front, rather bring it back. So really feel it in your thighs. Ground down. And then bring your hands to your thighs. And now twist to the left first, looking to the left side. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, look up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come up. And then twist for the last time. Inhale, Goddess. And then move into high lunge. Remember now again, transition to Warrior C. Bring all the weight now to the left thigh. I guess it's now a bit more easy as you know already how the flow goes. So torso comes to the front, move all the weight onto the left, and then bring your right leg up. Find yourself in a stable Warrior C. Ground down, find the roots, find the gaze. Hips upward. Just a few breaths more, find the stability. Beautiful. And with the next exhale, let go. Maybe shake it out with your dance. Yoga should be full of fun, and you can just be intuitive with your body and see what you might need. So a little dance once in a while is okay and allowed. Bring your feet hip width distance apart. Bring your palms against each other in front of your heart first, and then once again sit down for elephant. Thumbs are pressed against the third eye. Close your eyes, reground, reconnect. Feeling the energy pumping through the ground, through your soles, through the body. Feel the strength you're building up in your body. Beautiful, enjoy. Very powerful pose, this elephant pose, very grounding, very reconnecting. So feel the power and the energy you are getting. And then exhale, extend your legs. Bring your toes together, ankles are a bit apart. Tuck your tailbone. Roll your shoulders up and back. Samasthiti. Palms are facing to the front. Reconnect. Rewind. Beautiful. Inhale, raise your arms, look to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe bend your knees. Inhale, half lift. Hold your breath, step or jump back to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, flex down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now bring your toes together and then come to child pose, but wide like a child pose. So toes are together and the hips are actually coming to the outer edges of the mat. And then just as you do in child pose, lay down, arms extended, and the forehead comes to the floor. Relax, reconnect, find the contact points with earth. Beautiful. Find the stability, find the nurturing energy. Flood yourself with love and nurturing energy. And then exhale, push yourself back up. Move your feet a bit so that you actually can put your tailbone on the floor, but you're still in this wide-legged seat. Press your palms together in front of your heart, close your eyes, and just be. Ground once again with your pelvic floor or your hip towards the earth. Growing roots, healthy and thick. Just be, observe. Very good. Exhale. And then slowly move your torso and your palms to the front. Move your feet. So widen your legs, knees a bit more apart, and then create a 90-degree angle with your upper thighs and your lower legs. So we are reaching the frog asana. So you really want to keep your hips in one line with your legs. You don't want to push your hip back. You actually want to have it straight. So we're really opening the hip here. And then you can stay here. Maybe put your forearms to the floor. Or if you also want to have a nice chest opener, you're actually extending the arms and placing the chest on the floor, melting the heart. Reconnecting. Very powerful pose, very grounding, very inviting, very positive, powerful female energy in our system, Shakti power. Try to relax, try to not tense up. Really let go. Feel the connection to the ground. Feel the chest on the floor if you're as deep. Maybe listen to your heartbeat. Relax your hips. Let go of any tension. Just let it go. Maybe you want to implement a nice, deep sounding breath. So with every exhale, you actually sigh it out and let go of negative energy and let it sink into the ground, energy that you don't need anymore. And the Mother Earth will actually transform it into positive or neutral energy. So don't worry about giving energy that is not helping Mother Earth. It actually will always help. So the energy you don't need, just give it back to Mother Earth and she will take care of it and transform it into whatever she needs it to transform it into. So just let it go. Don't worry about it anymore. Just release. Let go of your baggage. Exhale here with one side. And then inhale, very slowly come out of the pose, bringing your hands back to the floor. Moving your feet together. And then slowly also bringing your knees together. Be very, very careful because you've been in a hip opening pose for quite a while. So maybe you want to make a careful transition. And maybe you want to move from side to side, letting go of any tensions you might have built up. Maybe roll your torso. Whatever you feel like doing, you're invited to do any movements you might want to take. Beautiful. Coming to the last asanas for today. You've worked a lot, be proud of yourself. Now rewind and just enjoy the last poses as much as possible. So for the next, we want to actually do the bridge pose to really open up the chest and avoiding all the good and positive. So for this, place your torso on the back of the mat and your heels can come as close to the buttocks as possible. In my case, I will bring them a bit further away just because of my anatomy, and this, you can feel it too. If you feel any strain in the knees, you might want to change the position of your feet. So for me, it's actually better to put them away, but for most, it's actually better to have them close to your buttocks. So see whatever you feel right for you. And now I'm raising my hip. So now you can adjust your knees, like your feet closer or further away. Interlace your fingers behind you and really push your hip up as high as possible. Really creating strength, stability. Feel the power. and feel the connection to the floor. Breathe deeply. Let your body be opened. Just a few breaths more. Try to smile, even if it's complicated. Even if you want to move out of the pose, try to smile. Try to enjoy the movements and the stillness at the same time. Feel this connection with yourself and with the floor. And then exhale, maybe with a sigh. And let go. Beautiful. Press your knees inside your chest. Maybe rock yourself from side to side, giving your back a nice massage. And then I invite you to lift your legs. And now if you don't want to use your core and you're just really tired, a very nice way of doing this is actually putting your buttocks against the wall and then just lifting your feet. I don't really have a wall here, so I can't really show you, but it's very easy. Just press your buttocks against the wall and lift your legs and just stay here. And then maybe just bring your right hand to your chest. Left is on your tummy. And then just feel and be. Just be. And feel the energy moving from the lower part of your body to your upper body. Activating the third eye with this pose. Bringing back awareness. So whatever came up of today's class, we now are activating the third eye so we can be aware of the changes and be aware of whatever comes up so we can actively let it go and release. And then slowly let go of your feet. Press your knees back into your chest. Maybe give your back another nice massage, circling around. And then take your feet. Let's go into a happy pose. Most students actually love to end their yoga session with a happy baby just because it feels nice. And it reminds us as how we were as babies, as child, how happy we were and how safe we felt. So it's also a nice grounding posture just because we are tapping into this energy of the happy baby, where the babies usually feel very connected to Mother Earth still. They feel really safe, protected, and just happy to be wherever they are, being very present. So it's an amazing pose. We can channel this energy. Try to keep your lower back on the floor. Don't lift up your hip. Just press your knees against almost your chest, but the outside of your chest. Breathe into the belly. And then slowly let go. You're invited to now just do a regular Shavasana. So by just letting your legs fall away from each other, further away than the mat, and the hands are away from your torso, and then just close your eyes and enjoy. Or you can do the reclined butterfly, which I love to do after grounding pose. So for this you can use a cushion, a block, a bolster, whatever you have close by. You don't even need it. So just to extra support your back. And then you place your soles together and let the knees fall away from each other towards the floor. And then you can close your eyes equally. Just let your arms alongside the torso, or you can even stretch them out and bring them up. So whatever you prefer. Just wind down and completely relax and go. Deepen your breath and just relax. Become very heavy. And scan through your body to see whether you have any tension left. and then actively release. So observe your feet, observe your lower legs, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your buttocks, your lower back and your stomach, upper back and chest, hands and lower arms, elbows and upper arms, shoulders, throat and neck, chin and the face, and the rest of your head. All is relaxed. Actively let go. Sink deeply into the ground and connect with the floor, with Mother Earth. And just stay here with your eyes closed and your focus on your breath. Breath bringing your belly up and down. And I will bring you back when it's time. If you like to stay in Shavasana or the reclined butterfly pose for longer, you're invited to do so. But in case you want to wake up with me, just start to deepen your breath. Start circling your wrists and your ankles. And make your movements bigger and bigger until you stretch out like a cat in the morning. Complete and juicy, long stretch. Move yourself to fetus position on the floor, on your favorite side. Keep your eyes closed. And whenever you're ready, push yourself back up to a seat of your choice, keeping your eyes closed. Just bring your palms to your knees and listen to yourself. Listen what your body and mind tells you now. What has changed between now and before the yoga session? What do you feel? I hope amazing, and I hope very grounded and connected and safe, as you're deserving of feel like that. Maybe you want to smile and give yourself a hug, just giving yourself the love you deserve. Nobody will ever love you as much as you can give yourself, so try to love yourself as deeply as you can. And developing self-love is the first step to actually attracting real love from outside. So you always need to love yourself first as deeply as you can. And release, bring your palms together in front of your heart. Namaste. Bow down to yourself and your practice. And thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope I will see you very soon in one of my upcoming classes. So I wish you the most amazing day and a very grounding, very, very peaceful, happy day. And see you soon. Bye.